All right, welcome back to Season 5, Episode 9 of the Micro Vlogcast.
We're getting there.
I'm Natalie, and this is Mike.
Howdy. Hey, so we want to talk, let's put the pieces together. Let's talk about putting the pieces together this time. So we covered a ton of stuff in previous episodes about frameworks, data, storytelling, a bunch of abbreviations. If you're a company, like, how do you usually go about doing a sustainability report? It seems like there's two paths you can do. Like, try to do it in-house, or you can hire a consultant. Are there other paths, or is that typically the way that you would go when it comes to doing a sustainability report?
So some companies do it in-house, but Foresight offers help with various stages of the sustainability reporting process, and a company can work with us on all of those stages, or they can just pick and choose.
Got it.
So we typically offer help on the project management side of things, telling them like what data they will need to include in the report. We help them analyze the data. And then we also work with them to collect stories to support the data.
Great.
And then we typically work with a copywriter and a designer to bring everything together.
Got it. Yeah, and I can see that. So a lot of companies, now that you mention it, like, they have a person and they're in sustainability and they're working full time. They have to keep the whole organization doing sustainability. And I mean, how many months typically is an undertaking to write a sustainability report?
I typically say 6 months, allow 6 months.
So what that means is, if you're a sustainability person at a company, you probably can't take 6 months off of your job to do this. And so and that's kind of what we see is, what do you think, Natalie? Like, the smaller organizations typically subcontract this out just because they have people that need to be doing other sustainability related things?
I think large and small.
All right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And who knows, maybe Nike though, they like... But at that point, when you're that big, you probably have a full-time person that maybe would do this, like, their entire job is the sustainability report. It depends too, like, how often are you publishing a sustainability report? Is it on an annual basis? Is it a biannual basis? And then how much of the content are you changing? Do you want brand new, fresh content every year, or do you reuse pieces of content every year? And all of that factors into, like, how much additional support you'll need. Yeah, that all makes really good sense. And even, like, do we have a marketing team that is interested in pulling some branding into it and supporting it, or is marketing going to be hands off? It's interesting, and this is maybe aside, but there's a lot of stakeholders involved in a sustainability report too, aren't there?
Definitely, yeah. It's mainly because sustainability is so broad. It covers so many things, so you have to reach out to a lot of people to get the information you need.
Got it. So there you have it. If you are completely overwhelmed by the thought of taking 6 months off of your job to write a sustainability report, come talk to Natalie and she'll take care of you. All right, we'll talk to you next time.
I think we need to bring back that discussion on windmills.
Peugeot was asking, he was hammering you on the windmills. It's 'cause he said